Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Amelia's 1 month baby update and my 1 month postpartum update. If this is your first time here, my name is Tiffany. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4. We have 3 older boys, ages 7, 4, and 2, and Amelia here is just 1 month old, and she is also our very first daughter. So if you would like to know how we are doing 1 month post-birth, then go ahead and keep on watching. So like I said, this is gonna be her 1 month update and my 1 month postpartum update. Today, as I am filming this, she is actually 5 weeks old. I have been trying to put this off because I still have not been able to upload, or it's uploaded, but I have not been able to make the actual birth video go live. So I don't know when that will be able to go up so that her 2-week update can go up, and then this will go up after that. But I didn't want to put it off any longer because she is 5 weeks old, and I think from here on out we're just going to do monthly updates. Let me know how you guys feel about that, how often you want these updates down below in the comment section. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. So right at a month old, I did step on the scale, and then I added her, and then we weighed ourselves again. On our scale, she was weighing about 11 pounds at 1 month old, so that is awesome. She is gaining weight. I don't have a measuring tape to be able to measure her length, but I can just tell she is getting so much bigger. She is eating a ton. During the day, I would say she eats, sometimes she'll want to eat after 30 minutes, sometimes she'll wait 2-3 hours to eat. I feed on demand, so I try not to really pay attention to the clock because that really doesn't matter as long as I know that she's gaining weight. So sometimes she just wants to comfort nurse, sometimes she just uses me as a binky, and sometimes she just really eats a lot, it seems like. And obviously she is eating plenty because she is gaining a lot of weight. You can also see whenever I show her to you guys that she is starting to get chunky rolls, so that is so cute. I love chunky babies. She does have gas problems every once in a while, so we do have to use gas drops. It's not very often that we have to use them, but there are times that that is just the only thing that will help her with her gas problems. So that is what we have been doing. Also, warm baths. She still loves her baths, and that seems to help with her gas issues also. So if all else fails, I do put her in a warm bath and put a warm rag on her belly, and that seems to like loosen stuff up. While we're on the bath subject, I also like to lotion up my babies after they get out of the bath. And I would notice every once in a while that she had red dots on her body. So we ended up switching the laundry detergent that we use to all the free and clear kind, and then I also stopped using the Aveeno baby lotion, and we are now using the Burt's Bees. And so far so good since we have made the change. I don't know which one it was, if it was the laundry detergent, so it was her clothes making the red bumps, or if it was the lotion, but just to be on the safe side, we went ahead and switched both at the same time. So I'm not sure which one it was that was reacting to her skin like that. And while I have her facing this way, her hair doesn't seem to really be falling out. She's still pretty bald on top, which she has been since she is born, but all of this hair back here is actually staying, which surprises me because I'm pretty sure Landen's hair fell out. So I'm really glad that she's keeping her hair. So like I said, she is getting super chunky. Her eyes are still blue. You say hi? Can you show them your smile? Can you show them your, no, that's not a smile. And also in between 4 and 5 weeks, she did smile for the first time, and she is starting to like baby talk and like make those kind of noises. So that is super exciting because her doctor did ask about the noises at her last appointment. So I'm really glad that she's starting to make those noises. And then baby smiles are the best, so I'm so glad that she is starting to smile. As far as her sleep schedule goes, every day seems to be different. Some days she'll sleep all day, and then other days she'll be up for most of the day. So that's just, she's still trying to create her own schedule. During the night, it's the same way. Sometimes she'll, like last night, she only woke up twice to eat, which is really good for her. And then other nights seems like she's up every 30 minutes. I'm not quite sure how accurate that is, but it feels like she's waking up every 30 minutes to eat. So just depends on the night with that, but overall it's not too bad. We get pretty good sleep at night, so that's really good. She seems to be a really easy baby. She only fusses when she has a problem, so if she has a dirty diaper or if she has gas bubbles, but other than that, she's a pretty calm baby. I mentioned on our last update that she had like dry, flaky skin on her hands and feet mostly, and that's pretty much gone for the most part. I think that there's some in like her wrinkles and stuff, but that's perfectly fine. And the doctor did say it was normal. Now the only dry patches that she has is up on her forehead right here. It's pretty dry, so we've been using lots of lotion, and that seems to be getting better. And her baby acne is all gone now, so that's awesome. It's crazy how much she looks like our oldest son, Daniel, the 7-year-old. She looks almost exactly like him whenever he was a little baby, so that is just so crazy to me. And then back here, her hair still looks pretty dark, and then on the top, it still looks pretty light. So we're still not quite sure what her hair is going to do. Her eyebrows are starting to darken up some, so you can actually see them. Same goes for the lashes, but they're still pretty light. Also, she really seems to be a mama's girl. She was really fine with her daddy at first, and now she's really not. Like, she'll let him hold her for like 10-15 minutes at a time, but any longer than that and she starts not having fun anymore. She just wants her mommy back, and as soon as I pick her up or get her back from him, then she's perfectly fine. So that is really sweet. It makes my heart melt, but at the same time it's like, oh, I wish somebody else was able to hold her for longer periods of time so that I could get a break. But she also does do really well whenever I put her in her rock and play. Like if I need to do the dishes, I'll set her in the rock and play right next to me, and she'll be fine in that. She can nap in that. Since having the gas issues the past few weeks, she hasn't really wanted to lay flat in her bed, but she still will sit in her bed for like 10-15 minutes, but then she wants to be elevated. So whenever I put her in her crib, it doesn't give me much time to actually accomplish anything, but she does do really well in the rock and play, like I said, so it's fine. Whenever I need to get something done, I could just put her in that and do the dishes or come in here and vacuum, and I can just pull that thing around with me. And so anytime that she is in it, she is right there with me. Like I can see her at all times whenever she is in that thing. And then as soon as she does start like trying to roll over and stuff like that, then we are going to toss it. But I figure if she likes it for this moment in her life and she's not rolling over yet, and as long as I keep her right with me, then it's fine. But after we're done with it and she does start rolling over, we are going to toss it. So no worries there. She does pretty well with tummy time whenever we do tummy time with her. We probably do it like every like 2 days. At this point, we just put her on her belly for just a little bit, just to engage those muscles in her back whenever she's lifting her head. And every time that I do it, she does last a little bit longer, so that is perfect. But I think that that is all of the updates that I have for her for 1 month. Now we're gonna move on to my postpartum update. There's really not too much that has changed. I'm feeling really good still. The bleeding did stop right at a month, so 4 weeks postpartum, and that was done, thank goodness. Breastfeeding is going great. I pump every single day, and I only pump once a day, probably like mid-morning or like afternoonish. I will go ahead and pump everything out, and I will get in between 4.5, 5.5 ounces. So that is a decent amount for me. I have 2 full boxes in my freezer of frozen breast milk at this point. So I'm not really trying to build up much of a stockpile at this point because my freezer is getting really full. But I do like to be able to pump just so there's no extra milk just sitting in my breast. so that my body keeps making more and more. But she is a really good nurser, so she does a really good job at emptying the breasts, and then they're able to just fill up completely and make more and more milk. So that is great. My melasma that I got in pregnancy is still there, mostly on my nose, and then I think it's fading a little bit more on my cheeks, but I'm not quite sure, and right now they're red because I exfoliated my face in the shower. But I do think that it is fading a little bit. During this pregnancy, I did gain 20 pounds even, and then I have lost all of that plus an extra 6 pounds. So that is really great. I think I lost the 6 pounds in my pregnancy, which this is the first time that has happened. Normally I will lose like 15 pounds or so whenever the babies come out, but then I hang on to so much of that while I'm breastfeeding, and I even gain a little bit more while I'm breastfeeding. Like, it doesn't just come off like that. But this time it's all seems to be off, and then I'm losing weight slowly even still, so that is awesome. I know a lot of people lose weight while they're breastfeeding, but that has never been the case for me except for this time. Normally, like I said, I just hold on to so much, and then I even gain a little bit more as time goes on. So I'm really happy that I'm able to be losing weight this time around. But I think that is all that I have to update you guys on. So I will go ahead and show you guys my 1 month postpartum belly shot. So this is my belly 1 month postpartum. Well, 5 weeks postpartum. I still have a pooch, which I don't think is going anywhere because I've had that pooch since Daniel was born 7 years ago. And then here I am from the front. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are new. As we settle more so into a routine, we will have more videos than just baby updates and mommy updates. So you're gonna wanna make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of those videos. If you are pregnant, trying to conceive, or just had a baby, let me know down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.